That's the thing, though. Is this going to be a?
Yes, is it going to be a monthly subscription?
Which it probably is.
Well, you say that, but they might do what Guild Wars 2 did, and just charge. Have the actual copy of the game cost quite a fair amount, but no monthly fees. And they could do it all through microtransactions as well.
There is that. I obviously prefer that. Obviously.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see, I guess. Hey, third person view.
What is that?
It's a tiny little dinosaur.
It is. So weird. It's like a really big chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken. Clearly is. I don't know what that is. Is that a scarab or a beetle or something?
It's a thunderbug.
Yes. Obviously, I'm trying to do a bit of blocking as well while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's not really working.
No, I never block.
It's kind of like when you got two weapons, two daggers. You just want to go in there.
Yeah.
Flailing.
Yeah. So, do you reckon there'll be raids? Have they given any information about that? Any raids at all? So you have, your tank, your healer, and then your DPS?
The different classes do look like they are going that route.
Because that would be quite cool. Because hopefully all four of us will be playing this as a group at some point.
Yes.
So, doing
I
some
suspect
raids
it'll be very
that'd be cool.
Time consuming though.
Yeah, incredibly so. I do like the look of that.
Yeah, when you get outside, you kind of realise there is a lot of scope to the game.
It's running smoothly as well. I know that you've recently got yourself a new graphics card, so you'd expect that. Oh, there's one of those chests you're talking about. Oh, okay, then lockpick.
Yeah, I tried a bit of lockpicking earlier and I failed. So
is it the same as Skyrim?
No, I don't think it. Actually, it might be. Yeah, but I had one lockpick and that was it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
As you can see, there are similar things to kill in this than there are in Skyrim, like the skeevers and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, the mud crabs. You gotta love the mud crabs.
I decided not to kill that mud crab. Lucky mud crab.
So have they released any information on the actual release date at all?
No, they haven't. Not from what I'm seeing. I guess they'll announce after they've collected all the data from this test.
The data from the beta.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it says here about your different characters. The combat gets more interactive when you add more players to your party. When facing off against group enemies, not only will you have to watch each enemy as we're doing at any given time, you have to mind your friends' actions as well. It rewards players who work together, this game does, and has bonuses when combining your squad's abilities.
So you'd assume that they are going to put some raids and stuff in.
Yeah, and
group dungeons.
Yeah, and if you got an effective healer or an effective tank, then they'll probably offer more XP or rewards in that sense.
I quite like that. I think this game has a lot of potential. I mean, did you come across any bugs at all or anything? Obviously
there was a couple of
thunderbugs.
There's a couple of loading issues when you go from one world to the next. I found that when I was coming out the prison at the start, when you get teleported out, you get teleported into the air.
Okay.
And then it will hit a loading screen and just not load. So then you would exit the game and then go back into it, and then where you were in the air, You jump back into the game, so then you just fall to your death. I did that about 5 times before I was able to teleport out.
Okay.
And it's a bit jumpy here and there. I don't know if that's due to my processor or my internet connection.
Well, you can't expect it to be perfect then. No. It is.
I expect it to be perfect, straight off the bat.
Like, for a beta/beta, it looks as if it's running very smoothly. And you've only expressed a couple of bugs. And like you said, you only played for an hour and a half. And there are some people who would have literally been on it 24 hours a day from start till finish.
I would have done.
That would have been me. That would have been me.
I fell asleep.
Even if I had college, I would have just called in sick and said, no, not going in today. I am playing the Elder Scrolls Online.
If I was 10 years younger, I would be able to stay up all night playing it. But unfortunately, I had to get the old cocoa, the nightcap on. Do you got a nightcap? People still wear nightcaps as little...
No, no, that's not a thing.
Isn't it not? No. Is this not Victorian England? And yeah, so obviously I've not got the stamina as I did.
Yeah, but that's okay. That is okay.
So I've obviously run into this house here, and I'm raiding their stuff, which is pretty much standard, I think. So when you're in the prison, first off, you get a mission from a character who turns out to be, in real life, John Cleese.
Oh, okay.
So when I was listening to his voice, you can recognise the voice. Like, who is that?
Who are you?
The hell is... I know this person. And apparently that's going to be right away for the game. There's going to be loads of star-studded voices.
That's going to be very cool.
So you got everything from Malcolm McDowell, John Cleese, Michael Gambon,
alright,
the angriest man in the world. Lynda Carter, is that that's Wonder Woman, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Bill Knightley.
Okay.
And my future wife, Kate Beckinsale.
Of course. Good old Kate.
That's kind of very British cast, that is, isn't it?
Yes.
Is Elder Scrolls a British game? It's not, is it? Isn't it? It's an American game, isn't it? It is, yeah, because all the acting in Skyrim's, they're all Yanks. It doesn't sound right.
Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of Oblivion. No, you might be right.
Patrick Stewart was in Oblivion, wasn't he? He started off the Oblivion. He was King. Was it Tamriel? At the start?
Yeah. He was the Emperor, wasn't he?
Is it the Emperor?
Yes. The Emperor's New Groove. Great film.
Apparently Malcolm McDowell serving as the game's primary antagonist.
Okay.
And Gambon is the player's mentor. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that Michael Gambon's face will float over the screen and give you advice.
Don't do that. I said don't do that!
His head explodes. Is she talking like it's one side of her mouth? Maybe she's got a bit of Bell's palsy or something.
Oh god. Just chewing on a bit of grass. Or a nail.
Very cavalier of that hammer.
There are a lot of butterflies going on. Do you kill it?
You can catch them.
You're joking. Insect parts. Nice and informative.
I'm guessing that's good for alchemy.
I never really did. Oh, tigers. Can you get mounts?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh my god! That's amazing.
So, I mean, as far as fast travel is concerned, you've got the... apparently, like Skyrim, you've got the fast travel options.
To the areas that you've been to.
So I'm guessing that will give an indication of the size of the game, if it has to have fast travel.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
And you've got stuff like... is it griffins? Yeah, they got griffins, so flying mounts. Unless that means it's like World of Warcraft, when it was like a flight path.
Like a taxi service.
Yeah.
even just a horse.
Maybe
I'd prefer a tiger, but you know.
Actually, no. It says here the fast travel system acts like the griffins do in World of Warcraft.
Undoubtedly, but they'd hesitate to harm the eggs once you possess them. Smash an egg into each rat nest, and the thunderbug's electric frenzy kills the rats before the inspectors arrive. You're sturdy, yes? A little shock won't stop. Wonderful! Save some eggs for Cindertail, yes? They are so very tasty.
Personal mounts as well.
Okay, yes.
Namely horses.
Oh, horses are... they're just not as cool as, like, bears.
What? Have you ridden a bear?
Yes.
Have you ridden a horse?
Yes.
I've never ridden a horse before. Apparently they don't come cheap though. You've got to really work for your mounts.
Well, that's sort of standard in most MMOs.
What was I get? I played on the Star Wars MMO.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of give you get these little land speeder things, but you get them really early and really quickly, and it's kind of like there's no sense of achievement. I remember first playing World of Warcraft, and you had to save up for fucking ages to get your mount.
Yes, you did.
And then when you finally hit level 40 and you were able to go and get your mount, it was such a sense of achievement. It was like, oh yes, I can go slightly faster. I
do remember that feeling. Getting my first tiger mount, doing a backflip, failing, breaking my neck, and I was in hospital for a while.
Okay, so
that didn't happen.
Even better than that is that they get to level up.
Your mounts over there?
Your mounts level up.
That's what their speed increases and strength. And
I have absolutely carrying capacity and speed.
Oh, so you can put stuff into your mounts?
What?
Not like that.
Sorry. You've got the wrong end of the stick now.
No, it's the mount that's got the wrong end of the stick. So your mounts can carry your items.
Yes, apparently. Can
they attack?
And you get to... they do in Skyrim, don't they? But I don't know. Maybe.
Do they?
Yeah. Your mounts get a bit angry after a while and start...
Well, your horses?
Yeah, and if you attack other people's horses, then their horses attack you. Have you never been attacked by horses?
I never had that.
I've had to slaughter a few mounts in my time. And you get to feed them as well in this.
When you say get to, do you mean you have to?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm just reading stuff off here. Maybe if you feed them certain things, their carrying capacity goes up, but their speed goes down, or you can do it the other way round. Depends what you feed them.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something freaky?
You know what? I've got to that point where I need to hear something freaky.
Apparently, there's rumours there's going to be a time travelling element to this game.
Right.
But you start a quest, and that will involve you going to a different point in Tamriel's history.
Okay. So it might touch on stuff like Skyrim's storyline or whatnot.
Yeah, it may be. It's all up in... That's just rumours, but it would be pretty sweet if you could...
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Meet other characters that you've met in your...
Other Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, that is quite big, actually. That is a big snake.